There's one thing that will never change.
I'll always be the guy I am.
Whoa!
Whoa. What?
Oh.
A beast?
What's
He's on a beast
happening
on top
there?
of a beast that can fly. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny, this is my beautiful wife Montana, and this is Rue.
And today we're going to be reacting to episode 38 of HunterxHunter, Reply from Dad. Oh my goodness.
Yes, we left off last episode with Gon going home with Killua. They end up learning kind of the truth about his dad, which is his dad was a hunter, grew up with his aunt. His aunt that he's staying with is his dad's cousin, actually.
Yeah.
And he came and said, can you hold on to him for a few years? And then left just suddenly and left one little box, and it turns out you need Nen to open the box. Gon uses Nen, opens it up. It has a ring, a like hard drive or some sort of like information card, I think a tape recorder, and maybe one other thing, and he puts the tape into a device and it says Gon, so you passed the hunter exam. I bet you're wondering where I am, or like, what do I want to talk to you?
Yeah, I want to hear the rest of what he says before I pass judgment, but I'm already feeling very judgmental.
Not a great
Putting
start.
a qualifier on your child hearing from you when it was available the whole time is bonkers crazy.
Yeah. If you're excited for more episodes of HunterxHunter, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon. They're extended full-length forms along with all the other shows we're watching, so make sure to check that out. All right, are we excited for episode 38 of HunterxHunter?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
What's that? It's something Gene left with me. What? He asked me to give this to you when you became a hunter.
So Dad left this for me?
With conditions.
I want to hear what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Not till you give me
What's in the fucking box?
3 mysterious items were inside the box that had been sealed with Nen. One of these items, an old cassette tape, gave Gon a long-awaited opportunity. The chance to hear his father's voice for the first time.
That's so devastating.
That is really sad.
Hey, Gon, do you want to see me? If you do, keep listening. If you don't, just press the stop button.
I don't know.
That's a yes. But I'll ask you one more time. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
You want to see me that much, huh? Well, I don't want to
I hate this guy. I'm sorry.
Well, he said, I don't want to see you.
Honestly, I don't know how I could face you. After all, I walked away from being a parent for purely selfish reasons. I'm not a decent guy.
Boo. Okay.
I don't have any way of knowing how much time will pass before you listen to this tape. I figure it'll
Whoa.
be at least 10 years.
Damn.
Where is he?
But it doesn't matter. There's one thing that will never change.
Whoa.
I'll always be the guy I am.
Whoa. What?
Oh.
A beast?
What's
He's on a beast on
happening
top
there?
of a beast that can fly.
Okay.
As you sit there listening to this tape, I'm sure I'll be off horsing around somewhere. If you still want to see me, find me. But like I said, I don't want to see you. If I hear you coming, I'm gonna bolt. Catch me if you can.
Okay.
You are a hunter now, aren't you?
Oh no.
If you thought your dad would be easy to track, then you better think again. Hey, wait!
What positive spin is he gonna put on this?
In terms of positive spin, I don't see it in that way. I'm more seeing it as he made an appeal to the type of person Gon could potentially be, And even before this tape, we know that Gon, that has been his only thing, is just like, it's not like he's like sad about his dad. Like he's not like, we haven't seen him be emotional about it. It's more just like, yeah, I want to find him. His dad is essentially appealing to that part of him being like, if you want to find me, totally. Like I've been an asshole. I'm born to adventure, but like, if you want to find me, like, feel free to do it. But like, if you are the kind of person that wants to do that, I know that you would want me to make it difficult in a sense. It's a strange, weird ass thing.
I think that's a reach. He had no idea the kind of person Gon was going to be just because this like happens to work for him. I think that doesn't make the like original intention and thought behind the cassette any less shitty.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's what he would truly want, but it's what like through the manufacturing of this life, he has kind of been pushed to want, you know?
Yeah.
Scenario, you're a powerful hunter and you realize that childhood, like how you raised and what's important to you sort of like guides your hunter powers in a sense. Like we've learned that through Nen.
Yeah.
You manufacture a situation where you're like, okay, I'm gonna take the most significant person in his life and separate it from him so that he'll be thinking about him and wanting to track him down constantly, building this incredibly strong power for just finding someone, and then make it even more difficult to make him even more powerful. Like, is this some backwards way to somehow manufacture?
I mean, that would be unbelievably exploitative.
Oh, absolutely. And he literally said,
Holy
I did it for
shit.
selfish reasons. Like, I wonder why he had a kid is my question.
Yeah, right?
Like, part of me thinks there's like some gate that he wants to get through adventuring wise that requires a father-son hunter duo or something.
Wow. It's been a plan that many years in the making?
I mean, it's only been 12 years.
I guess that's true. Dang.
10 years since the tape was made.
Yeah.
If you thought your dad would be easy to track, then you better think again. Hey, wait! Jean's still there. Let it play.
Jean's still there.
Oh, there's one more thing I forgot to mention. It's about your mother. If you want to know more, keep listening. If you don't, then...
Are you sure?
Whoa.
Come on.
What about the rest of it? What if he left
What?
you another clue? No way, not him. I can feel it. And like I
What?
said before, I do have a mom. Aunt Mito.
Okay. Is that healthy or no?
I don't think so. He's been so dead set on wanting to know everything, but I don't know.
Yeah, but it's interesting to want to know about your dad, but not your mom.
Mm-hmm.
What's that about? Because he has a mom but doesn't have a dad, in a sense?
Yeah, that could be it.
It's just strange.
It is strange.
Hey, are you hungry? I'll go get us something to eat. Sure.
Whoa.
Oh,
Hey,
what?
Bleeding itself.
The tape started moving all by itself. Wait, what? Is that Aura? It's Nen, and it's rewinding the tape. Nen? He's close.
It just self-restarts?
No. Over 10 years ago, he imbued it with Aura, so it would start
Oh,
rewinding
damn.
the minute that it stopped.
That's
But
crazy.
why?
That's
I have no
crazy.
idea.
He wanted him to listen multiple times?
Now it's recording.
No, it's to get rid of it.
Oh,
It's
no,
to
it
delete
deletes
itself.
it.
His voice. What?
Oh, no.
It won't stop, damn it!
No.
Doesn't matter.
No.
It's still going. Even when I unplug it, I'm breaking it. Sorry.
It's unbreakable?
Holy shit.
Crap. It's no use. The Nen's protecting it.
Dang. And Killua's strong.
Yeah, for real.
So,
Looks like it's finished.
no info on his mom. Ever.
Oh my goodness.
That was pretty consequential.
Yeah.
Look, now it's recording.
Ugh.
Wait, I think I get it. He's erasing his voice. What?
The duplicate cassette tape was completely wiped too. I just don't get why he would go through all this trouble. He probably didn't want to leave any clues or anything for us. What do you mean? You can extract a whole lot of information from a simple audio clip. Really? You can determine about how tall the speaker likely is, their weight, their age, diseases, facial
What?
features, even a psych profile. From the noise in the background, you can even determine their exact location.
Okay,
That's
Sherlock.
what he was worried about. There's something else.
Like
What are
Nen
you
tracing?
talking about?
Okay.
His Nen abilities. There might be a Nen user somewhere who can analyze data better than a machine. I bet there
Interesting.
is. They can hear your voice, and it would tell them everything they'd ever need to know about you. Your dad is tough. Like really tough. This is useless. Lucky it wasn't the only clue. We've still got 2 more left.
They're gonna wait, maybe?
All right.
Card. The ring probably won't help, but the memory card might. Yeah, but it's smaller than a normal one. You think we're gonna need special hardware for it? Wait, you mean you can't tell? This is only designed to work with the JS. What's a JS? A gaming console called the Joystation
Oh.
3 generations back.
Is anyone
This
gonna
island
have
still
one of
has
those?
cassette players. There's gotta be an old console around here somewhere. There a toy store here? I'm pretty sure there is. Okay, hold on.
Go together.
Oh, where are you going?
To the toy store. It's outside the port! Got it! Have a safe trip, okay?
Why wouldn't you do this together? He just wants to stay with the box.
Yeah, maybe.
The box could come too.
Oh, she's like, dang, he opened it.
Yeah.
So this is a Joy Station. This takes me back. I used to play it a lot. There were a bunch of cult classics made for it. Then is this memory card a cult classic? Because I don't see a title on it anywhere. You've never played any video games, have you? That's pretty weird. Seriously? That's not a game disc. It just holds the game's memory data. I guess
So we
that
need to
means
figure
can't
out the
use it to
game.
play. Nope. You're supposed
Or do
to
we
put the
watch
disc in
someone
here.
else play?
But if you insert the memory card and power it on without a game inside, you can see all the different games that are using that memory. Oh, okay.
Okay.
It looks like there's only one game saved on it.
So it's just like a
Called
search
Great
history,
Island.
kinda?
Greed
Great
Island.
Island?
Oh,
Well,
a
anyway,
clue.
There are a lot of saves on here. It might be pointless, but I'll try to copy the data.
Don't, it's not gonna work.
Copying. Greed Island.
Okay. What are you doing? Searching online. We know what it's called. I'm looking for a store that sells it. What?
Did he like
No way,
make
not a
the
single
game?
match?
Or is it
That
a
means
real
it's
life
all
thing?
It's a
sold out?
fake game?
But I can't find any used copies either. Even a totally sold out game would be out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's possible
He made the game
this game's
himself?
never actually on the market. What does that mean?
Or somebody,
Maybe
like-
it was an indie game or something.
Yeah.
And it never got distribution. I'll keep looking and see what I can find. Got it. Well, it turns out it was actually sold through legitimate channels. It says
Oh.
Greed Island, a
Huh.
hunting game exclusively for hunters.
Oh,
Oh, you have to be a hunter to buy it?
What the? Look
interesting.
at that price tag!
Oh shit.
580 million! It's 5.8 billion! Say what?
What?
That's crazy! No game has ever cost that much money. Only 100 copies were made.
Interesting.
Wow.
Do the developers have any more left in stock? Good question. I guess it's worth a shot to ask them.
Alright, it was made
I'm
for
sorry.
hunters.
The game
Okay.
you're inquiring about is no longer in stock. And unfortunately, there are no plans to re-release it at this time.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Dang.
That
Wow.
was a dead end. We'll have to find someone who has a copy and see if they'll let us have it. You're right. So first we're gonna need to locate a seller. Why don't we post an ad on a reverse auction website? But where will we get the money? We'll pull our money from the arena.
Yeah, they got a
That
lot
gets
from
us
that.
Just over 800
Yeah.
million.
Wow.
We still need another 5 billion.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. With these private deals, the seller has all the power, and they usually set a higher price than what they originally paid for it. Then it'll cost even
Yeah.
more? Probably.
But they could lowball and pray.
Yeah.
Well, we can still post a want ad.
Still
just in
find the
case.
person and see if they could
Yeah,
do
but I
something
doubt
for them.
anybody's gonna click on it.
True.
Somebody's gonna
We're
click on it
looking for a
immediately.
game.
Yeah.
Does anybody have Greed Island for sale?
It's gonna be
Price
instantaneous.
Negotiable.
Oh. What?
It's a reverse auction, so they're saying that's how
Wow,
much
look!
it is.
You already have more than 10,000 hits. I don't believe
I
it.
think these
Oh
are
no.
replies.
Results?
Looks
Okay.
like they're all trying to unload counterfeit copies on us.
Oh,
Considering the high
shit,
price,
okay.
I really should have seen this coming.
Oh.
This isn't gonna work. No way we can verify every one of these offers.
Damn.
Basically, it's like saying, yeah, okay.
Right.
Then what do you think we should do now? Well, we need to uncover a lot more information. Let's dig deeper online. But I'm really no expert in all that stuff.
So, who do we know who's into gaming and the internet?
His brother?
I think I might know somebody.
His brother, the exploding
In
guy?
fact, he might even own a copy of Greed Island already.
Really? You think so?
Guess I'll ask him, but I really don't wanna.
Who is it? Who is it?
Hey, Goto? It's Killua.
Yep.
Mr. Goto?
Can you get Piggy for me?
Who's Piggy?
He is looking for the brother.
Okay.
Killua wants to talk to me?
Oh my god.
Screw that!
Oh, Jesus
Tell him I
Christ.
stepped out or something!
Shut up, you're lying! He hasn't left the house in ages! You go tell him if he doesn't pick up the phone in 10 seconds, I'll break all of his figurines!
Alright, just put him on. Hey, Kill! If you even think about laying a finger on my collection, I'm gonna kill you!
Chill out, bro, I was only kidding. Wait, your brother?
Other brother. Other brother.
What the hell do you want anyway? Hurry up, I'm busy!
I take a chip and I eat it.
Oh yeah, Greed Island? I've heard of it. It's a super rare game. Why? You've never been interested in rare games.
Do you own a copy?
No, I
Didn't sound
don't.
like it.
So what's the deal? You looking for a copy or what?
Kinda.
Well, forget it. It's impossible. Even I had to give up.
Oh? You
Oh.
had to admit defeat because it was too much for you to handle?
Oh, he's gonna challenge him.
That was years ago. I've got a few leads now, smart guy. But considering how much effort it would take, not to mention money, it's not worth my time.
So, what were those leads you were talking about?
Yeah, right.
Why would he share that?
If I had a Greed Island memory card, would you reconsider?
Huh? What are you saying?
I just happened to get my hands on a memory card, that's all. I figured with your skills, you could analyze the data and reverse engineer the game itself, right?
Is that true?
Whoa.
Better not be lying.
I never
Well, then imagine if he could sell the reverse engineered game. Does copyright exist in this universe?
I have 2 leads.
Wait a minute. Not over the phone.
Don't worry, Kill. If somebody is eavesdropping, this information won't do them any good. Okay, first
Interesting.
Legally?
Okay, got it.
More only
I'll send it to
skilled
you in
people
the
would be able to do
usual
it. I don't know. The usual way.
Sorry, but I kinda had to promise him the copy of the memory card in exchange.
Sure, it's just a copy anyway, so I don't mind.
Well, in return, I got 2 leads that sound pretty solid. One's a website. It's only accessible to hunters, which is no problem for you. I'm almost positive we can find more leads on Greed Island there.
That means I get to
Okay.
use my hunter's license.
Yay!
Stupid! If you use your home computer, they're gonna know your address.
You really want bad guys showing up on this island to steal your hunter's license?
Oh,
Smart.
Yeah, I forgot.
You've got to
Killua's
use
got
public
that
computers for
street
this
smart.
kind of
Yeah.
thing, like at a hotel or a net cafe. Well, there's no rush. I still don't even know the address. Once my brother gets the memory card, he said he'd send it to me. Or lead 2, the York New City auction.
What? Hold on, isn't York New City...
Yeah, we're supposed to meet Kurapika and Leori.
Yeah, they're going there anyway.
Oh, alright.
Also,
Well, that's
They're holding
perfect.
the world's greatest auction there in September. My brother said it's probably a hoax. But there's a rumor going around that someone's gonna be auctioning off dozens of copies.
What?
What?
Maybe that someone
Okay.
is Jean.
Yeah, so maybe it's not a rumor. It just might be credible.
But we're gonna need a crazy amount of money to buy a copy.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I guess it really was our destiny to go to York New City.
So the lead was already going to take him there. That's so
Alright.
interesting.
Are we thinking that's just a nice coincidence?
Maybe.
Batera, the tycoon, is offering 17 billion for Greed Island, and 50 billion more for a memory card with a complete saved game on it.
Oh, wow.
That's truly legendary. Interesting.
Is he going to try to sell it?
I'll put an end to this legend myself.
Ooh.
Wow! This
That
is
looks
incredible.
amazing.
occasion.
You probably won't be back to visit for a little while.
Aunt Mito.
Who knows when you'll get a chance to eat again. Better fill up while you can.
Being realistic.
Yeah.
Accepting him where he is, too.
Yeah, very
That's
true.
good.
All right. Thank you for the food. Aunt Mito. So long. I'm gonna go find Jean, I promise. And after I meet him, I'm gonna come back to the island, okay?
Oh. Is this
Such a sweet
is
kid.
this the last time?
No.
I would say before he finds his dad, this might be the last time he goes
Okay,
home.
yeah. I thought you meant like, oh, he's never going to see her again. Not speaking that into existence.
Nah, he'll see her again. He's
Totally.
gonna succeed.
Yes, he will.
Jean told Gon to find him, leaving a riddle behind as a clue to his whereabouts. In order to solve that riddle and meet his father, Gon leaves home once again with his friend Killua by his side and sets sail for York New City.
All right.
All right. And they're off.
Is where we are left for that episode of Hunter x Hunter. What are your first thoughts? Well, actually, hold on. Hold your first thoughts.
We have to watch the little video.
I'm Gon and Killua, and this is our Hunterpedia. Today we're introducing Jean. He's my dad, and I became a hunter to find him.
Oh yeah? So what do you think your dad wants anyway?
I really don't know, but as soon as I find him, I'll be sure to ask.
He's the Hunter x Hunter. Officially now. But that is where we were left for that episode.
The auction will begin in 1 month. For that time, find one item from the list provided.
Oh, it's the eyes?
Gross.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Something wrong? The current.
Shut up. That's enough.
It's gonna put him on a list.
What are your first thoughts? Not the biggest Jean fan here.
No, definitely not. Like, I feel like it's easy to see how unaffected Gon seems and think, well, it wasn't that bad because, like, see, it turned out fine. But the fact that he literally never met him, and in his own plan for the first communication with his child, there was going to be so much that was contingent on kind of unbelievable assumptions. It just makes me really sad for him.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't even know, but like, he very easily could have been very different. And then that would have been like the most devastating thing ever.
Yeah, but then again, he would never open the box without an N.
Right, but knowing, hey, here's this thing from your dad. He left it for you only if you were accomplished enough to hear from him. And that's the
It's pretty devastating.
Horrible.
We'll discuss it more in the discussion, but not a great look for him. But make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode of Hunter x Hunter and are excited for more episodes coming every Sunday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to support us as creators, that's the best way to do so, and you can also ask us questions we answer after every episode we watch, so make sure to check out the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1, Chris Collier asks, in this episode, Jean tries to make it clear to Gon that he is a good hunter, not a good person, and he has no desire to speak to Gon, even saying he'll run it if he feels Gon is nearby. He also states that this is partially because he's too ashamed to face the guilt of his actions. What do you think about this? Do you think everything he said is genuine?
I mean, I think guilt without action to correct is just manipulation.
But first of all, do you think it's real?
I don't super care if it's real. I guess no, I don't think it's real because I don't think you can genuinely feel bad about something and then so actively continue to do so. Like, you don't feel bad enough to stop, so you don't feel that bad.
Yeah, I wonder, like, the way he phrased it was so nonchalant that it made me think that it was just like, a bit of a test somehow.
Yeah, if it's eating you up so badly, where are the tears?
Like, I don't think it is. Like, I think
no, I don't think it is either.
What I'd imagine is more that he wanted to, like, deter anybody who wouldn't really be determined to find him. Like, I think the whole point of that message was essentially like, I'm gonna make any person that was not as obsessive as I was would walk away and go, fuck you, dude. But if somebody is as obsessive as me, I'm going to give them the greatest, like, scavenger hunt of all time. Because what Aunt Mito said is that Jean found her every time that she was, like, hiding, even though she'd go in the most ridiculous places.
Seeker.
I think that perhaps it was so easy for him that he's like, I'd want to give a challenge to myself in the future. Oh, you know what? I'll make a son, and then I'll give him the hardest challenge ever to find. It's the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
But that's the vibe I got from the recording, not genuineness.
It's just so strange.
It is strange, but we'll see if that continues to develop. Let's go to question 2. Question 2. Aaron28 asks, what do you think about Gon's immediate refusal to hear about his mother? Do you think it's strange, or do you understand where he's coming from?
I do think it's strange, even just from the perspective of it might give him more information about his dad. And that seems to be the only thing he cares about. So even if it's just hearing his dad's voice, like turning down more of his dad is a pretty significant thing. So it seems like he really, really did not want to hear about his mom. I guess that's not like entirely unreasonable. Like I could understand how a child who had, if you as a child feel abandoned by both parents, and kind of the only way that you have been able to deal with that is to convince yourself, well, the woman who raised me is my real mom.
I feel like there's a lot of situations where adopted kids don't want to go see their parents.
100%.
But it's very strange to me to be so dead set on finding your dad, but not wanting to know anything about your mom.
Exactly.
Like, that stark difference, it wasn't even a question for him. Like,
yeah.
I think it was definitely set up by the fact that growing up he was told his mom was dead, and his dad was out there, so he started to desire to look after his dad. And learning the night before, yeah, your mom's actually maybe alive, it's something he doesn't want. It's too identity shattering in a way, so he just doesn't want to even open that book.
Yeah, that's too big of a wound to potentially reopen.
Yeah, so
and he spent his entire life trying to convince him that it's not even a wound because he has a mom anyway.
And I understand, but the only thing I'll say is, like, until he finds his dad, he probably won't have another chance to learn anything about his mom. Like,
yeah,
that
and it's gone
sucks.
forever.
What?
That information's gone forever. Not that he knew that when he stopped the tape, but still, that was the end result.
Yeah, but we'll see if somehow she ever figures into the story, but it's definitely a mystery for now.
Damn, yeah.
Let's go to our final question. Final question. Day asks, what do you suppose Greed Island, a game exclusively for hunters, is about?
I'm really not sure. I'm thinking that they're potentially only things that hunters have interacted with, and so they wanted to make this like secret video game club kind of, where it's only like if you know kind of thing, and that's why it's been kept so private and exclusive.
I wonder if it's a game that requires Nen to play it.
That's interesting. I could totally see that. I wonder if it's some kind of like communication thing, like multiplayer, where hunters are interacting with each other through the game, and that somehow relates to the outside world.
I could see that being a thing. I wonder if somehow this game, you can like train your Nen in the game, and it actually in real life levels you up.
Like it transfers, like surgeons who do video games.
Yeah, but it's a double-edged sword to where eventually you get outmatched and could die playing it, and that's why it's called Greed Island, because it's really like, how much are you willing to take in terms of power before you're overwhelmed? That's my guess.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, obviously, leaving the game card with only that game saved is a very specific clue, and everything that Jean has done is very like, hunter, I'm a hunter, all I do is hunt, we're hunters. So it has to be tied in for that to be something that was important for him to give Gon. But without knowing more details about what the game even looks like, I can't. I'm sure there's a lot that we're missing still.
Yeah, I wonder which is going to be the option, the going to the auction or the brother decoding the memory card somehow. Also crazy that the game itself costs like 5.8 billion berries, but a memory card with a full saved game costs like 50 billion.
Oh, the memory card was more expensive than the game? Oh, I missed that. That is weird.
If I had to guess, it's because if you made it really far, like if you actually beat that game, you have to be a really good hunter, and therefore that save is only ever seen by good hunters, so it's even more valuable.
But what could possibly make that worth it?
Maybe it levels you up.
So it's like a solo leveling type.
That's my guess.
Okay.
That's my guess. I have no idea though.
All right, I could see it.
We will see, but that is what we were left for. Episode 38 of Hunter x Hunter.
Great show.
Are we excited for episode 39?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.